Hey guys, guess what time it is? It is a Temu time. Yes, I have another Temu haul for you guys, and I welcome everybody back to a part 2 of my sponsored video. If you have not seen part 1, go check it out. I loved every single item that I showed you guys. I've already put half of those in my cart and repurchased them. They were marvelous. Now, this second one, I'm just excited to show you what I got. Most of these things are going to be car gadgets, a little bit of home stuff, a lot of USB cord situations going on. So I'm going to be interested to see if it's got a USB cord that it comes already pre-charged, because I'm just going to open these things up straight from the big old orange bag. And it's pretty heavy. That's why I used a little small one in the introduction, because I couldn't lift this sucker right here because it's a lot of heavy stuff in there. So with that all said and done, welcome back. I have my fave code, fave 22452, 30% off of new customers. Guys, if you have not, jumped on the bandwagon and haven't made your first order, don't miss out on that 30%. You know the drill. I don't have to repeat this. We've got free shipping. You got 90-day returns. You got lightning deals. You get specials. You get bundles. You get coupons. They send you all kinds of gifts. You can do so much if you work the system. And I say that nicely. You can purchase a $20 order. Now, I'm envious of you guys that get a 10 or a 10. Some people say, oh, it's a $10 minimum. I have yet to get that, but that's okay. I've got too much stuff that I'm already wanting and needing. I'm always way up to $20 plus anyway, but if I can get it where I can get a coupon, a lightning deal, or whatever, yeah, I'm going to try to keep it, 30, 20 bucks under so I don't get cray-cray. But anyway, this one here is a sponsored video, which means I was gifted a seed amount of money to go on the Temu app. That's the way to go, guys. You can get on there and you can scroll and you can go find any category. Think of something that you just think you need or want or just want to see if they have it. I bet you they do, because they have thousands and upon thousands upon thousands. And the best thing about these thousands upon thousand items that they have is they're sold by all different types of vendors all over the place. Okay, so sometimes your order might take a little bit longer. Some things, I've had a couple of things that had shipping issues and they came in separate packages, smaller packages opposed to one big order. I've had them double stack orders together. If you order back to back, they're good at that shipping. It's free shipping, but they're gonna be wise and send you a whole bunch of stuff in one bag. And I give them kudos. Those orange bags, I joke about the boxes all the time, but the orange bag is my new best friend. I don't know. It is. So enough rambling. Let's get into this bag. Okay, like I said, I don't have anything in order. I do see a lot of little zipper bags, but here's something that just came out. Oh, okay. This is something, oh my gosh. I really, really hope that this is going to be what I thought it was going to be. Now, it's kind of all beat up as far as the box, which I don't care. Guys, it's one of those desk lamps, and they come in all these colors. I guess that's orange. The one that I picked out specifically was blue. They have a granite black, a red. I think that's a purple. They didn't have the purple, or I would have gotten that one, and they had the red. But I picked out this, it's like a sand lamp, and it says Interstellar 3D flowing sand painting desk lamp. Okay, so let's just open up this booger right here. Now, I do want to tell you, let me get my prices out because I did write them. Desk lamp, $3. No, that's not that one. I had another desk lamp. This is the sand one. Sand art table in the color blue, $9.39. I will list all of the prices and the description in the description box below. And I wanted this. I really have just, I don't know, I don't want to call it anxiety, but I've had a lot of things going on. I've been very, very busy with so many things, and there's a lot of that fuzzy stuff in there, so it's probably going to get all over me. Last time in my part 1, I had stuff all over my face. It was crazy. So this was already kind of opened. So good, I don't have to cut anything out. But what I was trying to say is that I've just been, you know, jittery. Let's just put it that. And I wanted to calm down because I've got a lot of things, got a lot of pans in the fire. I'm doing videos. I'm working full time. I'm teaching part time. I'm enjoying my grandson. I'm living my life. I'm doing my bills. I'm doing my house cleaning. You know, I'm trying to make, you know, go to the grocery store. So a lot of that stuff gets to you. And at one point, my allergies were so crazy that I thought I was going to get sick. And I kind of stepped back and said, you know what, let me kind of monitor myself. And then I just started kind of taking it easy, and I started getting back to me. And one of the things that I just would not pay my hard-earned money for was this right here. And I love it because I'm thinking it's going to be something that, you know, when I'm freaking out or I got a little bit of anxiety, or if just, you know, I just want to chill for a moment, I can go. Hopefully, let me tell you what all this is about, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is a sand desk lamp, and I'm going to put it, let me show you this piece first. I'm going to put it at my desk. Okay, so you got a base, and actually, I guess if you don't want to do the USB, you can put in batteries, and it looks like it takes three AAA batteries. Is that right? Yeah, 3 AAA batteries. So I didn't even know it came with batteries. I know it's got the USB cord, and I have not charged any of these up. So all of these, if they show up on camera, fine. If they don't, we'll have to do it on another video. Okay, I need this to go in properly because I need to stand it up. But how are you guys doing? Welcome back to part 2 of my sponsorship video. This one here is the one that I'm really thrilled the most about because I had a lot of gadgets and things that I had seen around. But again, I was just kind of on the fence. Do I want this? Do I want this? So here's the base. Here's the USB cord. Did it have any kind of directions in there? No directions. It just had the little pieces, you know, okay. Maybe it's in this. And then you have, and this is pretty heavy, but it's not too big and it's not too small, okay. Oh, I already love it. I mean, even if you didn't do anything else with this, it's pretty doggone stinking. Guys, and how much is it? $9.39. So, okay, so I'm seeing that, you know, it's got a little place right here, and you're going to stick this on here, I'm assuming, and just even without any kind of light or anything. Now it is going to need to be secure, and I'm showing it to you on my hand, so I got to be very careful because this is very, very heavy. But even if you just see how it goes, so let's push it back this way. To me, this kind of stuff is just mesmerizing. And sometimes, guys, you just need to take a break. Now, there is a little button right here. Let me take this off to show you the little button. I'm going to see if I press it, what will happen. Is anything going to happen? No, nothing's happening. Oh, boy. So this will definitely come probably in a Temu Tuesday video. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did it come on? Okay, I don't know what the deal is with this, but I'm pretty sure if it's charged up, it does have the little picture here where you have, let's see, it's got directions. The quick stand falls too fast. And, okay, yes, here's the whole direction. So let me go back and just see what I'm doing, if it's something I'm doing wrong. I'm not going to read it all for time purposes. Precautions inserting the stone. If it falls too slowly, there's ways you can slip it to the side or to the right. Okay, make sure it's in there tight. So yeah, it's just basically telling you how to clean it. It doesn't really tell you. I mean, here's the picture of it. It's not rocket science. And I knew for $9.39 it wasn't going to be like a gadget to just blow my mind. But there's a little thing in here, and I'm pretty sure it's probably colors. But I don't know if I'm going to use the colors. I think just this right here, the little slot for this little section here, and I'm trying to be very careful. I could sit here and I mean, I can see it through the camera. I could sit here all day long and just stare at this. And yes, I will charge it up, and I will see, and I will show you, you know, how it goes in the future. But for $9.39, this right here, now it is sturdy. I'm shaking it a little bit. My hands are down, so it will not fall out. I don't want you to think it's cheap and it's going to be flimsy, but it's going to be sitting on a base. And then, of course, when you want to turn it on, you can kind of just flip the little button if it was, you know, charged up. Or if you want to have batteries in it, which I may do the batteries or not. It did say something about it could go slow or fast. Oh, I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. Okay, I'll have to let you guys know this in the future for the way that it falls, because It may have a way to go faster or slower. I don't know. But just looking at it like this is just absolutely gorgeous. Just take a few minutes and say, let me calm down, deep breaths. You know, it's going to be okay. When I have those moments, this right here is fabulous. I think it is awesome. I absolutely love it. I think it's well worth less than 10 bucks. And it's a very weighty. This is a very weighty. And I just think it's awesome. And I love this little blue. I mean, I actually didn't even think about it being blue, and I'm wearing blue today. That's pretty doggone cool. Okay, so I got a desk lamp. That's a sand art. Now, one reason why I picked it with the sponsorship, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend, and I don't think they were $9 when I was looking at them. I think they were more like 15. And I kept saying, do I want to spend $15 for this right here? You know, in my mind, I thought it was going to be a little tiny little thing, because that's what happens, because I hardly ever read the dimensions, and I know I need to get better with that. But this one here is a pretty good size. So I'm very happy with that one. Okay, so the rest of everything else, make sure I ain't got all this fuzz on me like I had last time. Okay, everything else looks like it's in a zipper bag. So let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the zipper bag. There's a few items in here. Let me see if these are car related things. Yeah, so we'll start off with this one item that's not car related, and then I'll try to keep all the car stuff close to the car things all in one kind of section, so we can get that category together. All right, this bag was hard to open up, so let's see. So I will tell you, I don't know why I picked the things that I picked, but I'm always interested in mosquito things like this. Now, this one here, I was hoping it was going to be USB, because I want to put this in my garage, and it is on a smaller scale. Let me see. It says electric mosquito killer, $9.69. I will link all these in the description box if you're interested in this. Now, I didn't want something massive, and this was probably about the size that I would get. It has some little handy dandy directions to show you how to do it. Let's see if this one, yeah, there goes the USB cord. It just flew out. Here's the USB cord. Gosh, I'm going to have about 90,000 of these before too long. This here is going, again, into my garage. I don't know if you can see that, but it's green. I don't know if that's showing up. It's kind of green. Let's see. There's a button on the top. And if I'm not mistaken, there's where you could put in the USB to charge it up. Let's see if this one works. Now, I know just because I've had these in the past, they should have two colors. Oh, yeah, here it is. It should have some kind of color like that, and I think it has like a light on it. When I was looking at the reviews and reading it for the description. Okay, there we go. So there's your purple, okay? And that's what, and it's not showing up too well on camera, but I can see it's going all the way down. Okay, and then you have the white light. Now, the reason why I'm looking at this is because I just saw this little thing, but it's actually a piece of the wire. I thought, did they send me a bug as well? No, it's just the wiring connecting. I was like, okay, they're trying to explain to me that this will go ahead and get rid of mosquitoes. So why do I want this? And why was I trying to get this on the seating campaign for gadgets and household things? Is because in my garage door has got to be replaced. It's wood and it's waterlogged. So I've got to put some money into it and have a whole brand new 2-car garage, full door, plus the Wi-Fi thing to open it back and up. In other words, I got to do a whole rehaul on my garage. And so in the meantime, I've had the garage up. I'm working on getting all that taken care of. And at night, I leave my porch light on. And one day I went out to take the trash out. It was probably like just right at dark. I mean, maybe like 8 o'clock when it was starting to get dark because of the time change. And in my view, I could see these, and they were probably as big as this thing. Humongous. I hope it's going to be big enough to get there, bug hinds. These big monster mosquitoes. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and it's because of my lights, the lights. And I leave the lights on because my garage is up, and I just want to have that security for that. So anyway, why did I purchase this? Well, I'm going to hang this out in the garage, right above where I have a little hanging pot planter thing that has a little hook on it. And I'm going to hang it from there. And I'm hoping, you know, I don't want to kill things. I mean, I really don't. But mosquitoes bite you and they hurt. And I'm so glad that this lit up. So this USB one was charged up. And it's got a little light here. And, you know, you can do it both ways. And I will, you know, do a review on it. I'm going to put it out right away, and I will let you know how this goes. Now, they have several different models. This one I picked out because I was trying to get a lot of items on my seating budget, excuse me. And I wanted to pick out a variety of things. But if this one halfway works, I will go ahead and bump up to a larger scale and put one in my backyard on my back patio, because I don't even go outside in the summertime anymore because it is just, I live in a wooded area and the mosquitoes they're horrifying. And if you don't have, you're not sprayed down or wear some bands, I do the citronella, I do all that stuff when I have events, but just to sit out on the porch and you know, kind of see the dusk to dawn, I mean the dawn to dusk coming, or whatever, you know, the sunset, you'll get attacked and eat up and be scratching yourself all the way, itching and scratching. I don't want all that. So got a little portable mosquito trap, and it was $1.69. So I will let you know how that turns out. And I'm kind of liking this. I like the compactness of it. I think it's going to fit exactly where I want it to. I didn't want anything too massive, and I wanted to try it out. This is one of those things that, you know, I have bought things like this before, and it didn't do what it says. So we shall see. So I'm pretty happy so far. I'm loving these items so far. Okay, what's next? All right. Oh, yes. Okay, so, there's something in here. Should I show you this? And I'm gonna show you this first, and I'll show you that. Actually, I think there was another little small thing for the car. But this here is, these are those little, and they're leopard print. And, you know, I like I like all kind of prints, but I do like the leopard prints. So this is going to let me open this up without having to, let me use my scissors. But they're little coaster cups, or they go in your coaster, excuse me, and they're to sit in there. Now, I have some ones that I showed you in a previous haul that were a little bit bigger, and they were bling bling. Well, these are on a little, I can already tell they're small, because I was like, what is this when I first seen it? But then when it flipped over, I saw the leopard print. So guys, these here they're going to fit on top of those bling bling ones. So if I want to switch it up, you know, and change it out, which I love to do. I love to color coordinate and seasonally decorate. So, you know, you never know. It says 2-piece leopard car coasters, 79 cents. Now, they are very thin, but who cares? They're basically going to be put in your coaster to kind of keep the moisture and all that stuff from, you know, messing up your console. I think these are pretty doggone cute for 79 cents. And I actually had forgot about these. So I may even purchase a few more in different designs now that I know that they're pretty cute. 79 cents, why not? Why the heck not? Okay, so let's get back to this one. I was kind of excited. Now, this is a mini 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner. Portable mini, it says home and car, but of course I'm going to really be using this just to get up some of the pieces of trash and things that build up in my car floor mat. It drives me insane. This says wireless handheld car vac, $9.99. Let's see about this one. Okay, so it has instructions of how to do it. Hope it's not going to be a lot of work. Okay, then you get some little gadgets in here. Don't want to fall off. And then we have a little, I guess that's the little base there. And of course, here's the USB cord and a little adapter. So it's going to go, where's the USB cord plugged in here? Oh, right here. It's right here. You kind of, you know, to charge it up, you'll stick it in here. Let's see if it's going to work. All right, let's see. So it's kind of together like this. It looks like, okay, I'm not going to break this. Okay, so yeah, it's got a little thing right here, and it's probably broken down, and there's like a little, oh, that's like a little vacuumy kind of thing. Okay, and so that's in there, and that goes back here. So it's really, you know, compact. I really like that. And then this, whoops, I don't like that, does it? Okay, I hope I ain't met. Okay, let me get it back straight. Okay, and then this probably goes in here some type of way. Probably like that. And then this goes on there. And you probably could do it from that way. And you would have the little brush adapter piece here. Oh, I love it. It's actually pretty doggone cute. It does. Oh, that's loud. Okay, I don't have anything right by me to clean up or try to vacuum up. But guys, you hear it, right? Oh, and it's powerful. I wish I had something. I know you can't see it, but I'm going to see if it, whoops. And it has a great suction. Let me see about this piece. Let me shut this off for a second. I've been wanting one of these forever and ever and ever, just to have on hand when something like salt. Have you ever opened up something in the car, like a packet of salt, and it just goes everywhere, and you just see that salt over and over and over? I'm like, I need to vacuum, but I never think to go out and do any vacuuming. I can whip this sucker out. I'm going to keep it really close to me, and I'm going to, I'm trying to find something that I could vacuum up right here where I'm at. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's see. Let me turn this down on my, you see this fuzz on my clothes? Let's see. Okay, guys, it works. It works. It's actually really, I'm sorry about me pulling that up there with my big old hand. I should have did it the other way, but it works. And I'm going to actually do a demonstration in the car. And this one here is another winter chicken dinner. I love it. I'm so glad, because it was one of those things that I have bought before. There's no going there. One of these things that I have bought before off of, different random stores, under 15, under 20 bucks. And they were junk. I mean, they wouldn't even lift up anything. So this one here, I think, is going to be pretty good. So how much did I say this was? This was an wireless handheld car vac. $9.99. Probably one of the best $9.99s I've spent on something that is going to be used. I will use this every time I turn around. I'm happy so far. I'm loving everything. Thank you, Temu. Guys, if you're new, you haven't done your first order, I've got you a code, new customers, 30% off. You get free shipping. You get 90-day returns. I'm actually going to do some Temu Tuesdays talking about if you ever have to do a return, how easy it is. Hopefully you won't have to, but if you need to, Temu is the best website that I have ever found that gives you back your stuff or refunds your stuff or tells you they'll give you a credit like that. It's just, it blows my mind. I really wish I could give you some craziness about Temu, but I give you honest reviews. I haven't got to the point yet where there's something I just despise, because everything is in my budget and everything is awesome. I mean, 99% awesome. There is a couple of things that I'm going to go out on a limb and say, could be a little bit better, but for the price, I can't complain. Okay, what's next in the bag? Okay, this here is, let's see. These I'll save to the last because those are not cars. Let's do this one here. Okay, this is something I saw one of my people I watch on YouTube all the time. She got one of these, and I said, okay, I saw her open it up and use it. I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then when I had my campaign for the items to purchase through my sponsorship, I saw it in there, and I said, oh, this is even better. I'm going to get it off of there. So this is a car organizer. Now, I'm always running up to the store, and I have something similar. They're two small ones that have little pockets in it. But this one here, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to open it up and show you. But I think it's going to, like an accordion, it pulls out. At least that's what it looked like on hers. Now, it's not humongous, which I didn't want a humongous one anyway because I didn't want it to be too big. But yes, oh yeah, it's very durable. And oh yeah, there it goes. Yay! So this here is going to be perfect. It even has a pocket on the outside. I did not know that. And on this side as well. No funky smells. At first I was like, actually it smells pretty good. I don't know what that smell is. Maybe they've got a hint. It smells like a new car smell, actually. So it's got these grippers here. Nothing fancy, but it's big. I mean, it's huge. And this is something that if I had filled this up, say I went, and got some, went to the farmer's market or whatever and had some bags, I could probably just say, son, can you go grab the whole thing and bring it in? I love this. I love this here. So what did I get for the price of the car trunk organizer? $5.69. And it folds right back up and you can move it right on its way. $5, and some change. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm so glad that I got that. So this is going to, I'm going to be doing a whole car detail thing real soon. Okay, because I knew what this was, and I said I was going to wait to with the car situations. I'm going to tell you this was a random buy. I was waiting, first of all, because it was, oh, is that all there is after that? Okay, we got one more little bag after that, and then this one. Okay, so this here was, I'm going to tell you the price of it first. It was $8.19, but when I was looking at it, it was $10, $12, $14, and I had it in my cart for several times, but I never really saw but one person. I'm thinking it was one person. I saw a YouTuber unbox this, and I just couldn't. I said, I don't know if I want to get that or not, but I need it. Sometimes I'm in the car and I want to eat. I'll park and eat. And have you ever had to, on the run, eat in your car? I don't recommend it, but if you have to do it, say you're on vacation and you're just trying to get some food while you're traveling home and you don't want to get out because you got, a big old t-shirt, your hair, no makeup on, your hair's in a ponytail, and you're just ready to get home. You don't want to go inside and see everybody. This is one of the, and I don't know what was I thinking about it, but it's one of those car trays. Okay, that glare, I'm so sorry, guys. But I don't know if I want to open this up. I guess I will. Let's see. How do I get to this thing? Oh, it's already kind of halfway opened up anyway, so I'm just going to tear it from here. Oh, yes. Okay, so you hook it onto your steering wheel, and I thought, my goodness, if you are, driving along, you can somehow attach it. It doesn't come with any kind of instructions. I guess you got to figure it out. It has a little place to put your drink cup. I guess you could put something there in here. And I thought, and it smells like one of those new car smells. I guess you can use both sides of it. It doesn't really say. Well, this side has a cup holder, but I think you can turn this over and use this maybe even like a little desk if you needed to write something down. Oh, if I do any car videos, sometimes I think I want to do a car video, but I just don't know how, the stuff you can't. I don't know how people do car videos, but they'll have their stuff all over the place. And mine, when I try to do them, they're everywhere, and I can never get to it. But this might be something I could set it on and kind of show it. But anyway, did I want to spend $8, $10, $15 on this? No, but on my sponsorship, I went ahead and decided to try this because this is one of those items that I was on the fence about. But guess what? If it does its job, if it latches onto my steering wheel, winner, chicken dinner. I'm loving this. I'd seen these in stores, and I was going to pick them up. It's like on those as seen on TV kind of gadgets. I don't remember the exact price, but I know they were well over $8. And I said, nope, I don't think I need that. It'll be a splurge item. They even have a thing right here. I just realized probably for your utensils or your straw. They think of everything. I'm just blown away. There is not one thing so far that has upsetted me in any type of way. When I say that, that's a good thing, because sometimes you get things and you're like, what in the world did I order? Every single thing so far is blowing my mind. So let's see if we can bring it on home, guys. All right, last two items. Let's see what it is. Now, one of them, I have an item that I purchased before, and I'm going to show you that after this one. I'll show you that last. And I'll show you another item that I purchased in a prior order, and then I thought it was going to be the size of this one that I got from my sponsorship one, and actually I was surprised because it was bigger. And then I said, well, I wanted the really smaller one, and I went and got that. So this here, what is this? Oh, okay. This was a second guesser for me. I don't really know why I bought it. Oh, yes, I do. I think I do remember why I bought it. I had one of these, and I let my daughter take it home with my grandson. A real nice one that's the stars that go up in the ceiling at night. And then I have purchased some other ones at some Dollar Trees where they're really, really tiny, and they only go in a little spurting spot that I use here for him. But I wanted one of these for me. I don't know why. And I got it because of the price. I think it was really probably the cheapest. It's called a Starry projector with remote. $6.29. And this is what it looks like. $6.29. I thought, okay. It does say it's got a USB. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, it's telling you right off the bat not to do something. Let me make sure I don't do it, so I don't want to mess it up. Do not rotate the lampshade manually, okay? Okay, so it has this little remote. And then here's the thing. And then, of course, here's the USB cord. And we have some directions. Let's see. Let me pull this out here. Little directions to tell you what's all going on. I guess how to use the remote. Okay, so it says do not turn. Now, with it being a USB, I don't know if it's charged up or not. So let's see. Does it have an on and off button? I'm not going to turn it because it said not to do that. So I guess we got to work on with this remote. Okay, it does have a little thing on here to pull out. So it already has the battery in it. Okay, so here we go. Here's the little device. I'm going to see if we can do this. Here's how the little remote looks. I love it. It's so cute. All right, let's see if this is going to do anything. All right, that's on and off. I know what DMV is, LED. Okay. Let me try one of these down here. Flash. Nope. Okay. So I kind of knew some of this stuff I'm going to have to probably charge up, but don't let them fool you. People comment all the time, if it has a USB, it's charged up. Well, this isn't charged up unless this battery is in a little bit different. But I'll play with it a little bit later on and bring it back to you in probably a review in one of my Temu Tuesdays. But if it's, it looks like it's got the little different things. I can tell you right now, I know it was more... no, it is an indoor product, of course. You're not going to have this outside in the rain. Yeah, it is a Starry Night projection, because I wanted the Starry Night. And then it has all these different gadgets where you can even, it even says you can have music on it, which is, I didn't know it had music on it. Flashing if you wanted to do that. That's pretty cool. When I get it going and get it charged up, I think it's going to be pretty cute for $6.29. I'm not really, I don't think it's a bad deal. If it's like the one that I got and gave with my daughter, I will love it because I missed that one. It was so cute. It was so soothing. I'm into soothing things and little things and gadgets. So yeah, so this was $6.29, and it just says it's a Starry projector with a remote. So we will have a follow-up with that. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to show you this. This is something that I thought that I got on the order that I showed you guys. Make sure it's right outside. So it's another one of these little lamps. They're called Rose Diamond Table Lamp, and it's a USB charging touch lamp. And when I made my order, and I don't remember the exact size, I thought it was going to be this size, the small one. I'm going to show you the one that I previously purchased, and if you go check out that video, you'll see it. It was on one of my other sponsored ones too. And it came gigantic. You see the size difference, okay? So always, always, always check out your measurements, your dimensions, anything you think. Just double check. If you think it's too good to be true for 99 cents or $3.99, it's probably this size. But this one shocked me. And it actually shocked me because it came on in that video. So you really need to check out that first sponsorship video. Now, this one is a lot smaller. And now it doesn't give me the sizes. It just says on-off switch, charging port. But it is on the website or the Temu app. And this is, it just says desktop touch lamp. $3.89. And I want to say this one was probably like $5. I'm not quite sure, but this one was $3.89 on this sponsorship. So let's take it off, and I will hope this one is charged up. Oops, the USB cord just flew down on the ground, and so did the instructions. So we know what a USB cord looks like. It has this little, if you can see that little button here. So let me touch it. Oh, is it not going to work? Let me set it down. Okay, so maybe it's not going to do it. Okay, so some of them were winners and some of them were not. So let me hope. Oh! I'm so sorry, guys. I know you think I make this up, but I cannot do it. This is... And this one's going. So if you don't like flashes of light, I am so sorry. So this one is doing all the colors. I love it. Oh my gosh. And this is what I thought I was getting. Now I'm going to set this one down. I can't hold it up and because of the camera situation. But I'm going to try this other one real quick, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the difference in the sizes. So you might be interested in one or the other. Both of them are gorgeous. So you can actually see the size of them. But this one here, I sit it in my living room, and I have it behind where I have this circular kind of sofa thingy that I sit on all the time. And it just kind of hits off of the ceiling, and it's so soothing. So this one here, this one is more like just you're going to touch it and it's going to come on, and it doesn't have different colors. I thought it did, but I guess it don't. I thought it did. Let me see if okay, I guess it don't. But anyway, I think, oh no, now I'm confusing myself. Yeah, this is the one that's just regular white light, and this is the one that had the multiple colors, and that's why I picked this one. Because I was like, why did I get both of them? Did I really want the small one? I did want one for my office, but this one here is just the kind of like a little glow light. But this one here is you want some ambiance, you want to, you know, mix it up. It moves to all colors. I'm wondering if I know this one does too. It's got to. I remember this being a different color at one point, but I may be wrong. Okay. That goes to show you how long it's been since I've used this one. But when I pulled this one out and I said, I'm going, oh, and I love that color. It's almost like a turquoise blue. So guys, these are awesome. So let me see if it's going to cut itself off. Yes. Okay. So you got this bigger one, and it's kind of, you know, making its little debut with the colors. Let me turn it off. See if it's going to let me turn it off. Well, if not, there's a light going in there, and I could have, yeah, you can't even see it there, and I'm sorry to blind you. Let me just sit down. I knew it. See, and now it's turning colors. You can't tell it. It's probably because it's a clear base, but there it goes. It's kind of like a pink color. Yeah, they have different colors in there too. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. But right now, I just want to turn them off so you can see the dimensions on it. So I don't have the actual sizes. And of course, they don't tell you on either one of them. On the bigger one, it just says rechargeable, a 12-hour battery, light color change. So it does color change. I just couldn't get it to do it on camera. And it's just cute as can be, but it doesn't give you dimensions. But it's awesome. And then this one here is a little bit on the smaller size. Is there some dimensions right here? Let me see. I want to make sure I give you all, and it will be in the description box to tell you more about what sizes you decide to do. And I will go ahead and stick both of these in here, even though I got this one in a previous sponsored video. So in case you want both, or you want a small one, or you want a bigger one. So guys, I'm going to tell you, thank you, Temu. This campaign, if there's anything you want, you need to jump on it, because I've noticed a couple things that on my first one are sold out. They do bring them back. They restock them. But I don't want you to miss out if you like any of this stuff. I'm going to get, I love everything. I can't wait to charge up some of this stuff and bring it back to you in another video to show you how well it works. So take care. This is the end of part 2 of my sponsored Temu video. Wonderful, wonderful items. I will link them in the description box. And until the very next one, take care. Always comment and let me know if you're going to get any of these goodies. If you already have any of them, and if there's some tricks of the trade or some sneaky things that you know or you found out about them that I don't, that will make them work a lot better. Bye, guys.